Heavy rains and strong winds pummeled the northern states of Kedah, Perlis and Penang last night, ruining the Hari Raya Aidiladha celebration for many families. There was one fatality in Kedah, while over a dozen people were injured in that incident that started at 8 p.m. and continued until 2 a.m. this morning. Perlis also was hit by another round of strong winds later today, causing more damages. The storm also uprooted hundreds of trees and caused power outages, as well as damages to homes, schools and other buildings at numerous locations. According to Tenaga Nasional Berhad, TNB, a total of 1,595 reports were lodged on the electricity disruptions all over the three states, and it has so far resolved at least 650 of the complaints. All relevant agencies are currently focusing on cleanup works. In Kedah, at least 10 people were injured in the storm, which left widespread damage, including in Langkawi. Over 20 areas on the island were affected, while the rest of the state saw over 560 homes in 11 districts damaged by the storm. In Penang, 7 people were treated at the Seberang Jaya Hospital and Penang Hospital for injuries sustained during the storm. The victims, who are residents and traders, were hit after their roofs and stalls were blown off by winds. Multiple fallen trees and property damage were also reported in several areas in Georgetown, Seberang Perai and Balik Pulau. 3 evacuation centres have been opened to house 71 people after their homes were wrecked by the storm and strong winds. Many houses and business premises were also affected by the storm in Perlis. Fallen trees and electricity poles had also caused traffic obstruction and road accidents, but no loss of life or injuries were reported. The Malaysian Meteorological Department, or Met Malaysia, said it was caused by Typhoon Lakima that is currently battering China, and it had stretched into southern Thailand last night. Wind speeds that was recorded was at about 100 kilometers per hour. Met Malaysia also said the worst is over and there would be not a second wave caused by Typhoon Lakima. However, thunderstorms are expected in Kelantan, Terengganu, Sandakan, as well as the west coast and interior of Sabah this evening. Some rural areas in Perak and Perlis were also likely to be affected. Meanwhile, a woman motorcyclist was killed after she was hit by a piece of flying zinc sheet in Jitra, Kedah during the storm last night. The victim, 27-year-old Marzia Cheh Omar, was riding a motorcycle when she was hit by the metal debris, causing her to fall off her vehicle. She was then run over by a car that was trailing right behind her. The driver of the car, a 62-year-old man, said he could not avoid her as the same zinc sheet had covered his windscreen. The victim's body was sent to Jitra Hospital for post-mortem.